Hello everyone, welcome to my very first custom spotlight kind of video. Today I should be looking at 3 out of my probably 10 to 11 customs. You're probably wondering what are these customs about. The camera's going to focus. It's mostly about my upgraded Thomas the Tank Engine toys. These ones are the Adventures ones. You can tell by the plastic couplers on the front here. Yeah, so first let's start off with Thomas. So Thomas here is actually one of my newer models. Okay, probably he was from my first one, but this is not my first. I've had older ones, but they've been kind of broken and dismantled because of my destructive hands over here. So besides me talking about what happened to them, let's get into what this engine holds for custom. The first and most obvious thing is I gave him a white running board. Most fans normally would do this to a Mattel or Hit Entertainment induced toy, unless it's from Japan, because the Japan ones always have the white running board to show signs of no laziness. But this was painted quite a while ago. I painted this last year, and you can see on this end, if the camera's going to focus, that it's beginning to chip away. Some of it's still there, while some of it's not really there. I also went and gave, if the camera's going to focus, Thomas brass buffers by using a golden Sharpie, but I first relayed it with whiteout. Yeah, the running board consists of whiteout. I used whiteout, then permanent marker, and then later when I got my hands on the Sharpies, I first coated them in silver, then I coated them in gold. And then to this end, I lazily put a small silver dot that resembled the back lamp. Up top, nothing's really altered unless you count the smokestack, which got like a Scrag inside, as a way to remember like season 1 with the white smokestack. And with the wheels, I went and gave them silver outlining, and put those small white dots, because I got that from Big Engine 87, where he just used white silver Sharpie on it. Yeah, so that was Thomas. Next one, on to Edward. And Edward here actually has a bit of a funny story to it, because when I was doing the white running board for Thomas and Edward, I originally wanted to have Edward fitted with lamps using some plastic mechano parts, but the lamp was always too big, so I ended up discarding it. And yeah, that was some hilarious backstory. So first I added the white paint to the running board, nothing special. Extended his handrail, which most people are prone to do if they have white silver Sharpie, I think. Brass buffers just like Thomas, and yes, Emily is main priority with that kind of thing, so I made sure to give her one. And if my camera decides to focus, good. He's got brass buffers, and I painted his wheel with whiteout first, then blue Sharpied it, but the whiteout came off, so I went and used some of the blue Sharpie that was metallic. The back's just got silver buffers, nothing special at the back. Yeah, and that was Edward. On to the final one, which is being Emily for this, I think, 3 to 4 parter series. Here I had the final model for this first video, the Sterling Single herself, Emily. This one is more of a special one to me due to because I went and actually modded her tender, unlike most of the tender engines I've got. I modded her tender because I remember seeing in a 2D pixelized version of her, someone somewhere decided to put the NWR on each 3 squares. I mean, to me, it made perfect sense why would they would do it. I mean, it makes sense because in the TV show, those squares always made it look off, but I always assumed that square was her kind of like shape design, but looking at her body, she's clearly more curved than she is squared like her tender. So I went at the NWR, gave a backlining on the tender, because why not? MWR on this side, repainted the gold handlebar because it was chipping away. That side same. The water cap, coal hasn't been touched yet. I also repainted some of the dents using the emerald metallic Sharpie. So yeah, that was Emily's tender, aka my best part of this. And then I went and did a stupid addition on her side. I went out of my way to go repaint her golden stripes, which was a massive rookie mistake. I mean, they're well done on this end, But over here, they're just disgusting. If I ever get a properly new Emily model, I'll probably redo it and keep some for other customs in the future. The face is just stock standard. She's got brass buffers. I used whiteout again. I tried painting her hand, but that's rubbed off in recent days. Given her the wheel outline that all my customs have, except for my rolling stock, but that's a story for another day. And yeah, those are my customs. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode in this 3 to 4 part series. That is the Blue Engine signing out.